Good morning, Banter fam. Happy Thursday. Pull up with your morning cuppa, with your morning coffee. Get your coffee hit today. I definitely need it. I've been rushing around for the last 3 minutes. The Nespresso machine wasn't working. I'm putting the pods in, needed to empty the pods. It's been all go the last 3 minutes. And literally woke up about 1:45. So that's why it's been a bit of a rush this morning. But pull up with the morning coffee. Join us this morning. Bench session's going down. How are we, big bro?
Yes. Same. I've been rushing around. I got up a little bit late, and then Ayla was like, "Dad, I want coffee," and I was like, "Okay, we'll make something." And then she's like, "No, I want it from a cafe." So I then had to jump in a truck and drive to 4 different coffee spots until I found a coffee spot that was open, and then I had to buy the coffees.
4 different coffee shops that you went to.
Yeah. One, two. No, sorry. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4. On the 4th one, I found it. The coffee place next to Sunny Nook Countdown.
Yeah. That's how far you went. That's how far you went. Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, morning sitter. Who's on this morning? Pull up with your morning coffee. We got some random. Did you knows? Some random facts. If you've got some random facts, jump on, put them in the comments. I just want to be mind blown this morning. I've been down a little bit of a rabbit hole of random things you didn't know on TikTok, and then it's just gone taking me down on another world, and I'm just like, what? I think I said it to you yesterday. Why is it called a building if it's already built? Things like that. If you know random facts, jump on. It'll be definitely good to know because we all love a little bit of randomness.
Randomness.
Do you know any, bro? Just to kick us
off.
All right,
here we go. Hang on, I had a couple here just before. So bubble wrap was originally invented as a wallpaper.
Did you not? What?
I didn't know that. No. 1957, they invented bubble wrap while trying to create a textured wallpaper by sealing 2 shower curtains together to trap air bubbles. Boom! Bubble wrap.
Buzzy. And then bubble wrap is now the thing that keeps you occupied for hours rather than scrolling. What do you think it is? What do you think? Why is it so oddly satisfying?
It's like fidget spinners and those poppets. Yeah, it's just they just find it satisfying. Like this one here, all she wants for Christmas and that is a massive thing of fidgets.
Fidgets? What are fidgets? Fidget spinners?
Yeah, like fidget pack. It's got fidget spinners. It's got poppets. It's got all those little knick-knacky stress balls. That's all she wants. Just sits there and she just Googles that and then sends it to me.
Wow, fidgets. I think we're in the wrong market. If children are demanding fidget packs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you some tools. You can go outside and fidget in the garden.
Yeah, that'll last 2 minutes and they'll be like, I'm bored.
No.
Any other random did you knows for us?
There's heaps. So the Challenger, the space shuttle, I think it was 1985, that when it took off, it blew up. Do you remember that?
No, I wasn't born.
True. Anyway, the very famous shuttle launch that happened, the Challenger, and it took off and then it exploded dramatically live on TV. Everyone inside the capsule didn't die. They all actually survived the explosion. They all died when they hit the water. Because the capsule, it's designed to survive an explosion and massive heat, so they survived. It blew up and they got knocked around, but they were all alive. But when they hit the water, the safety mechanism didn't happen. They died on impact.
So they didn't have parachutes or anything?
No, well, didn't, because they're strapped inside the cockpit, right? So when it happened, it then probably started to tumble and rotate, and just things didn't work. And then instead of surviving, they died on impact into the water. It's probably not a great one to have in the morning, but I
No,
learned
but
that one yesterday.
interesting though that
Yeah.
like, you know, for that moment they would have been like, blue skies, we survived, and then ladder
No, we
bolt.
didn't. Look, yep, yeah, later bowl. Yeah, yeah,
um, is that because it was a controlled entry? Chuck just said.
yeah,
I'm not.
probably. I'd have to do more research into it, but yeah, it was pretty nuts, eh?
Well, like totally off
Uh,
subject, but just going on how you dive into the water, and you were talking about it when you used to jump from the helicopters, right? Is it true that you have to break the water first?
well, you
Like
can't do it from a high height because it's like concrete. So if it's smooth, it's not degraded. It's why, like when you see like in the Olympics with diving, that they're actually making the water kind of ripple. So when they hit the water, it's nicer on the body because if you hit it like at terminal velocity, which is what the speed of as fast as you can fall, it'll be like hitting concrete. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why you never do it like in still water. Like when we were at Vegas and we had to do the 10-meter cliff jumps.
Yeah.
They had the guys on the paddle boards breaking the water as we were jumping to make sure that when we landed, we didn't like knock us out. And there were people that were knocking themselves out because they would hit sideways and they'd go like that, smash their head into the water and kind of rattle themselves around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared about. Like if I was to do I couldn't do cliff jumping or anything. That would freak me out. Like the height's already scary, but like that what you just explained, like that would be really sore. Paz just confirmed that the parachute wasn't activated.
Yeah. How ratchet's that?
Yeah, that is really ratchet. In 1985, they probably wouldn't even had the technology to push the button. It probably was all manual. Hit us with another one. Hit
Probably.
us with another one.
Okay. There are several species of fish that can breathe air and crawl on land. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that. So the term fish out of water, you can have fish that are out of water.
I know that eels can travel through they
They
go
can go
creek to
over
creek.
land a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they travel from creek to creek. But yeah, So I don't know what the species of fish are, but apparently there are several species of fish that can get out and crawl around a little bit and then come back in.
Buzzy, did you know your forearm and foot are the same length?
Yes.
Isn't it the same as the width of your arms is the same size as your height, sideways or something? I remember doing something like
yeah, I think that's generally yes, but like Autumn is different. When we did it for her, she was like 10 centimeters longer with her arms than she is in her height.
Right.
So I don't think it's true for everyone, but it's a general rule of thumb.
But what, measuring your forearm to your foot
is meant to be the same size.
Not the width. My foot's way wider than my forearm. My feet. Give us another one. These are still wow.
Okay. Albert Einstein's brain was stolen when he died.
Oh. And did they get anything out of it? Did they?
So the pathologist who was doing the autopsy stole his brain.
Why?
Yeah, Thomas Harvey didn't they just? It said when Einstein's family found out, his son apparently didn't object to his death, and Harvey was able to keep the brain in 2 jars in his basement before moving it to a cider box stashed under a beer cooler. That would be worth some cash now.
Buzzy. That is really, really, really I just in my mind, I'm like, if he's dead, he's dead. So I'm like, why would you need it? But maybe you can do some science behind it. I don't know. Are you a donor? Are you are you a body donor? Are you if something happens to you, are you going to donate your body?
Yeah.
Who isn't and who is? Let me know. I think that's real interesting as well. Yeah, so you're a donor. You would donate your organs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that just because you support the research part of it?
Oh yeah, and also the life part. So my organs can help someone else who is suffering at the time, and there having to be a match that I'm all for that person living more, and then you know what I mean. So it's especially if it's like a young man or woman that that still has their whole life ahead of them. Yeah, for sure. I'm all about it.
I did not know that Pink and Mandy Moore are sisters. Chuck?
Really?
Channel. No, I didn't. I only know that Mandy Moore sings like one song.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that they were sisters. Yeah, but now you say it, Alicia is her name, and I think now you said it. Okay, hit us with another one.
All right. It is a myth that sea air is good for you.
Who said it was bad?
Well, it's not bad, but it's come from that the term sea air is good for you comes from old Victorian times, when the original onset of smog happened in the cities. The air was perceived as cleaner towards the seaside towns. But it says a seaside bracing smell is caused by a chemical produced by coastal bacteria present in very low concentrations. But a study last year found that sea salt can react with chemicals in marine exhaust fumes to worsen the atmospheric pollution in a busy port.
Weird. I thought inland. I thought on land would be where there's more pollution. Did not know.
I think it'd be like, say like a Tauranga port. Probably not the greatest because of the port thing. But say if you're in Tauranga Bay or Taupo Bay, you'd be fine.
Yeah. I just put in a this one's actually funny. A random fact generator, and the first one that comes up is a British man changed his name to Tim Price to make it harder for telemarketers to pronounce. Imagine being on the phone, being the telemarketer, and being like, "Is this actually his name?" And then being Tim Price, and actually laughing every time they do it. That is actually really clever. Oh, the male giraffe was continuously headbutt by the female. When she urinates, the male then tastes the perf to see if she's ovulated. If she is, whoop. Mind blowing. That's like an annoying male just like picking at you and being like, okay, you're ready now. Oh.
Did you know that there's a Starbucks cup in every shot in the movie Fight Club?
No. So there's a cup just randomly there, is it?
Yeah. Starbucks cup, yeah. In every scene, in every shot in the movie Fight Club. It's not quite true. There's Starbucks on every single corner in every major. Oh, hang on. Yeah.
I wonder how much they would have got paid to do that. Because it's not often that you see, like, even in movies and TV series, like, or unless it's like someone like Starbucks, because they're a big company. And Fight Club, that's huge. Brad Pitt, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one of his.
Yeah.
I'll see if I got another one. Paslo, I know you've got so many random facts that you just sit on. So share those with us, please.
It's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland.
Oh, Carly would be out of luck in Switzerland.
You can rent a guinea pig though, but you can't own one.
I just don't understand how guinea pigs are pets.
No, Stella ate 4 of them, so that was those were expensive guinea pigs.
That is the part that gets me. Is I'm like, that's not my type of pet. No offense to anyone that has them, but I'm like, I can't fathom. Like, do they have carrots?
You can't do anything with them. You just sit there and just watch them eat food, and then that's it.
Yeah.
They don't do anything. They're just boring little fat things of fur. Oh my god, have you?
What?
Is she eating one?
What? Eating what?
I think she's eating a guinea pig.
No,
surely not.
Vita has. You've eaten a guinea pig, Sitter. Were you hungry?
Tastes like a chicken nugget, but the size of one.
Buzzy.
All right. What else we got?
Queen Elizabeth II is a trained mechanic. Do you reckon
Really?
that's true? Dude, that's a
No,
fact.
surely not.
Surely not, eh? I can't imagine she does anything. Like, actually.
No. Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, so you just Googled it.
Peru.
Buzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Peru, they're a delicacy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did not know that about you, Avita. Like frogs, yeah, eat frogs and snails and.
Hey, I've eaten dogs, so you know.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I can't believe you just said that. Like,
yeah,
you
and
actually
East Timor. Yeah, in the East Timor, their dogs are considered a food source. And so we went to a local restaurant, and on their menu was, they called it something else, it's like in the local language, and we had it. We asked what it was, and they said, "Oh, it's dog," and so we ate it. It's like it's quite a chewy texture. It wasn't, not one of the proudest moments of my life, I can tell you that.
No, I am like, all those puppies.
Yeah.
It's impossible to hum squeezing your nose.
Yeah.
Did that work? I could hear myself, but I couldn't hear the hum. Kasumatsu. I'm on that right now.
Just while you're doing that, have you heard The Rock rapping with Tech Nine?
I saw that you shared something.
They're the number one song on iTunes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kasumatsu, sometimes spelled Kasumazu, and also called Kasumod. Sardinian sheep milk cheese that contains live insect larvae. Oh my god. So that's like larvae maggots, isn't it?
I don't know if it's maggots. I think it's just like, I actually don't know. I don't know what larvae particular is, right? Small little thingies. It's disgusting stuff.
Sheep milk cheese that contains live insect larvae.
Yeah. And isn't larvae like little babies?
I don't know, but that ain't no Costello camembert. That's sounds like sheep maggot cheese. Chuck.
Hey, did you know that germs can catch germs?
No, I didn't know that germs can catch germs. Like what? Like COVID can catch COVID?
Yeah, so say a germ, which is a microorganism. A smaller microorganism can attack it. Hence, germ can catch a germ.
It's just like a whole nother world that we don't even know about.
Yeah.
The world's biggest type manufacturer is Lego. Oh, okay. Insect babies. I still don't. It's making me like, ugh. In India, they make chutney from red ants. Did not know that. That's pretty cool. Oh, no. Red ants aren't, it's fire ants that the ones that can kill you, eh?
Oh, I don't know. I just hate ants in particular.
Bull ants in Aussie? Worst pest ever. Like, Aussie, I reckon, has the worst insects. Flies that are that stick to you. The cockroaches that
There's no reason for them.
No, there isn't. But I feel like they all just landed there because it was like.
Yeah, well, it's all full of convicts anyway, so. But like mosquitoes. It's just a stupid thing.
It is. So what was the Rock and what's his name?
Yeah,
song?
so the Rock has come up with a song with Tech Nine, and a couple of other rappers, like King ISO, and I can't remember the other guy's name, and it's called Face Off, and it's kind of like a motivational type sort of hip hop song. It's nothing major, but the Rock ends the song, spitting about 8 bars.
Yeah.
And and Ike kind of comes out and he's got his rock attire, looks like he's just been in the gym. And he splits his flow and he swears, and then that blows everyone's mind. And then he sculls a bottle of tequila, and that's it. And it's now the #1 song on Instagram, on iTunes and Spotify.
How do you feel about The Rock? How do you feel about The Rock going towards like starting a rap career now? You know, he started off wrestling, actor. You know, he's a big influence for like a lot of males. What do you reckon? What do you think it's cool that he started rapping?
See, I was like, I wonder why he's doing this, but then I just found out that he's just released a new clothing line on with Under Armour called Outlaw Mana, and one of the lyrics in the song is Outlaw Mana, and I'm like, that's the reason why he's done it. It's just a marketing ploy for him because now he's just does something on Instagram with the song with him with his Outlaw Mana Under Armour stuff. So it's very clever.
Very, very, very clever how they're doing it all. If you could fold a piece of paper 42 times in half, it would be thick enough to reach the moon. I remember you saying this, and I remember you trying it, and I was like, I need to prove this.
Well, you can't fold more than 7 times, right? And
Is
half,
it 7 times?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't do it. I think it's 7 times. I think that's the rule. I think that's the thing. But 42 times, I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, and would it work if you had a bigger piece of paper? Like if
must be surely. Like if I just had a normal A4 piece of paper, that's not going to reach the moon. If I fold it 42 times.
I feel like someone with good math should know this.
Yeah.
It's impossible to fold it, but if you could. Okay. If you could fold it 72 times, it would reach the moon. No.
Bars do it.
Yeah. I want to see like kids try it. These are all these random facts that I've got are all like too serious. Like Chernobyl ones. Like the dogs at Chernobyl are still radioactive. That's what I just saw.
Really?
Yeah. Like have you seen Chernobyl?
I haven't seen that's on Netflix, eh?
Yeah. But like it was just saying that the dogs that are still there are radioactive. So does that mean that they're like poisonous? Or they're like almost mutant?
I don't know. Must be.
Oh gosh. So you did the maths for this last year, Chuck, and did it work out? This one that I've just seen is just said the number 4 is the only number with the same number of letters as the meaning of its name. This is true. Buzzy. 4 and 4. Because 3 is 5 letters, isn't it? T-H. Yeah. Can't spell.
Oh, yeah?
What? Fruit fly sperm is 7 times bigger than its body. Oh, that's funny. Fruit flies sperming all over your fruit. Okay, too immature this morning. If you could only eat one fruit for the rest of your life, what would it be? Bananas.
Apples.
You?
Apples.
Yeah.
Apples.
Any particular reason? Is it just your go-to filler? What?
No, because I like to eat an apple using a knife. I find that quite satisfying, so I would like to do that. Bananas, just bananas.
To be fair, chopped apple is better than I reckon than biting it like whole. Like I feel like I reckon when you eat chopped apple, you have a whole nother appreciation for it. If
you could change the price of anything in the supermarket to $1 for the rest of eternity, what would it be?
Change one thing in the supermarket. I would do. I want to do something expensive just for the sake of it, but I honestly would go. I'd make all fruit and veg.
Now, can I do one thing? So it had to be like carrots. You can't just say you can't be a type. It has to be just one thing. You can't just say
Courgettes.
meat. It had to be like, whatever.
Yeah, everyone's I fillet steak. Yeah, that's the expensive one, eh?
That's
Oysters, steak, Nutella, peanut butter. Actually, let's go peanut butter. We'll make that $1.
beer.
What would you choose?
I think I would choose bread.
Yeah.
Because then it's affordable for everyone.
Yeah, hard, definitely. And even like the good bread.
Or a food source like that, yeah. Or milk or something sustainable. Or you guys that pick steak, you guys are missing out the people who are vegan. Shame on you. Shame. Vegans are real people too. Just look at Vicky.
They have feelings too.
Yeah, they have feelings. You should think about them.
Oh my gosh, Pazzo. A dragonfly uses its penis as a shovel to scoop the jizz as the rival dragonflies out of the potential mates. I feel like insects.
How do people do they watch 2 dragonflies do it and then watch another one come in and then take super intense zoomed in shots and then go, oh, that's what he's doing? What made you think, hey, this is a great thing to think about? What? And how does that help us cure COVID-19 or help us fix ACLs or whatever?
I honestly just am like, if that was a human doing that would just be hilarious. Like, if that was what people did, even for that matter, like the dragonfly does it because it's the rivals. Like, on the David Attenborough, it'd be like, and this is the dragonfly.
Yeah.
As you see it close up, the rival dragonfly is scooping all the jizz out of the other
100%.
That's 100%. All I can hear when I read something like that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Far out. Now I'm just like buzzed out, and I'm gonna be like all morning, like that dragonfly, that person that crashed out of their rocket, like all these random facts, that giraffe, the guinea pig.
Actually, I just found out about dragonflies. Here you go. Prehistoric dragonflies used to have a wingspan of 2 feet.
How big's that?
Like that? About that? 2 feet?
Scary. That's
scary. So imagine a big ass dragonfly, and now imagine that penis is going into something and jizzing it out.
Oh god!
You wouldn't need a microscope then; you can see it in all its glory.
Yeah. You will eat 12. Oh. Technically from Macca's. Luckily, I've been good this last 75 hard challenge. Haven't had any. So
wicked.
No pubes here.
No pubies going in there, mate.
No, definitely not. Anyways, I think that's enough randomness for the morning. I'm gonna wrap us up for quote of the day.
Yes.
Pick a number, bro, between 287 and 297, but you can't pick 293.
296.
Oh yeah, 296. Oh, this is a goodie. Quite random too, because we've just come from all these combos, and then we're going to wrap up with like an inspirational quote. But hey, it's Thursday. It's the banter session. We're random. It's like that. Okay. Quote of the day. 296. Believe in yourself. Never give up, and go about your business with passion, drive, and enthusiasm. By Peter Jones. But yeah, so thanks for everyone joining us this morning for random as banter session, like literally mind-blowing with all the facts. That's really set me up for the day just to be but we'll be back tomorrow. It's Friday. We'll be bringing the good vibes again, and yeah, that's me. Hopefully the sunshine stays shining all day.
It's meant to for the next 3 or 4 days.
It's going to be sunny for the next 4 days.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. But I hope you guys all enjoy the last few days of the school holidays. I know that it's probably a touchy subject, but make the most of it. We will be back tomorrow with some more laughs, some more good vibes. But other than that, peace, team. Have a good